Do you see any recent trends in terms of ransomware especially from the last 3 to 4 months?
I would say, first, I would start by saying that ransomware is a successful business, and that's the problem that we are facing. There is no way that a company can fully decrypt the files for you. Any antivirus company or any cybersecurity company, they can't fully decrypt the files for you. And at some point, companies will have to make the decision if they will pay or not. Despite all the security precautions and all the detection and all the virus removal, you would still have companies that ask this question. I would say one of the big trends that we see right now is the human-operated ransomware. And it's actually a big issue. Now, with this, the human-operated ransomware, or what I like to call it, the targeted ransomware attack, is basically the whole story about it. Rather than the attacker targeting individuals who might be not able to pay the ransom or have just very simple files that are encrypted, why not to target an organization who has a bigger budget and craft like an attack just dedicated for them? They plan the attack manually. They get the hackers that actually plan the attack, craft a personalized phishing campaign targeting the employees in this organization, targeting the individuals, craft a personal email for them, and get them to download the malware. And from there, they don't just directly encrypt the file or encrypt the machines. They go laterally inside the organization, reaching their sensitive data. And with that, and sensitive data, the backup files, and everything inside the organization, that is worth lots of money for the organization, and encrypt these files. Once they encrypt these files, the company doesn't have any other option apart from paying to them. This is their business model. And with that, the payments wouldn't be just few Bitcoins like how they used to be with normal users, but it will be a hefty amount of money for the price of keeping these files and not losing these company assets. And with that, this is one of the biggest danger, the biggest trend and biggest danger we are facing these days. Also, another thing we are seeing is the ransomware as a service. Now, attackers don't need to even know how to write a code or how to write a ransomware. There are companies who deliver, or underground gangs who deliver ransomware for them. They deliver the attack. They just have to have the clients, or let's say their channels, to deliver this malware. And they just develop the malware for them that's easily to be customizable and to be delivered directly to their clients or their victims. That's also has been increased recently, and we also see another type of ransomwares which actually appeared recently with late 2019, which is the encryption-free ransomware. And the encryption-free ransomware is basically the ransomware doesn't encrypt the files. He knows that there is something else he can ask for a ransom for, which is actually even more costly for the organization, which is leaking this data. If the ransomware leaked customer-sensitive information, that will lead to an organization, according to the GDPR, which is a new law in Europe, that the company has to pay at least $20 million, 20 million euros even in fines, or 4% of their annual revenue worldwide, which is really a huge amount of money. And if the attackers can ask for even less of that, way less than that, they can still get the company to pay because they don't want these files to be leaked. And they can ask for the same money over and over and over again because they have the data and they can release it any time. So we also seen that has been increased recently, and just the ransomware is getting more and more, the volume is getting more and more. We see the amount of attacks and the encryption mechanisms that are used as being more focused on the public-private key encryptions to avoid being decrypted by the same key that's used to encrypt.